Yeah, one is simple thing. We all know meditation. We all know what meditation is. One of my teachers, one of my gurus, most important guru, has told me that meditation can never be taught. It can only be observed and learned. So I thought of bringing up this Arith meditation. Now the Arith meditation is really simple. I told you the paraphernalia which you will require is a piece of paper, a pen, a calculator, and a lonely room, and a peaceful, calm mind. Sit in a comfortable posture. Any posture. If you know lotus posture, well, good. If you know any other composure, any other leisure posture, you can sit in that posture and just write a 2-digit number in the piece of paper, in that paper, and multiply with another 2-digit number. And when you choose this 2-digit number, it can be below 5, the first denomination, and the second can be above or below, as per your standard of calculation abilities. And write it down and just close the paper. Place it upside down. But remember, while writing it on the paper, try to write it in a compartment of your mind also, which is very near to your intellect. Okay, but still we are in the mind itself. Write it down like 48 into 34. Right? I'll go to the previous slide. How much is the two numbers? 48. Now we do the multiplication process in our mind. Let the calculator be looking at us and laugh at us. But we do with our own mind. How much is the number? 48. You sure? Yeah. Everyone is sure? Yeah. How much is 48 into 34? How did you get? The process is important. That answer. How did you get it?
Well,
Process is most.
I first multiplied it 30 by
Listen, everyone.
48 into 30
Yeah, exactly. Very good.
and 48 into 4.
Yeah, you remember this also. 34, 48. It can be any number like this. First, you compartmentalize it into easier chunks, manageable chunks, right? Then how do you do it? How did you do it? What is the first part of the answer? What is the second part of the answer? How did you add it together and got the final answer? This is what I want to know.
40 into 30 is 1200.
How did you get it? Explain it.
I multiplied it.
Yeah.
Then 8 into...
No, 48 into 30.
Yeah.
This is not 1200. No, there is one step.
40 into 30 is 1200.
That is okay, this step.
Yeah.
48 into 30 is easy. How do you do it? Compartmentalize the easier chunks. If you want to compartmentalize it into compartmentalize into 2 is very easy. 48 into 3 is very easy now. 120 in the mind, 24, 144, isn't it? Plus how many zeros? Yeah, 1. So what's the answer? Yeah, 1440, right? Yeah, right? Then only 14 into 48 is there. Is it? How can you calculate? The process is really important, and the process has to be given more importance, more attention. Next process. 40 into 3 plus 40 into 3, 8 into 3, and is one more step is addition. For confusion is more common. But for children, not children age-wise, mental age-wise children, we start with 3 steps. But this is 1 step above. 48 into 3 is okay for you? 48 into 30 is okay for so? Right? So we multiply 48 into 3. How? 40 into 3 is 120. 3 into 8 is 24. 120. Here 144. Right? Add a 0 also. 40, 40. Right. That compartment is easy for you? Easy for you? Can you, without losing the strain? If you lose the connection, it's a problem. Again. Because mind will become old again. Without losing the connection, we go to the second step. Write down the first answer, 1440. It should be an image. You should convert this answer to an image, 1440. Call it 1440 or 1440 or 1440. Whatever is convenient for you. One fashion, one stack, and one figure is there, right? 1440. So it is written down in one compartment of your mind, very near to intellect. Okay, that process okay? Then what is remaining? answer was 4. How do we get? Yeah? That also is one step. Or 4 into 4 is again easy. 4 into 8 is 32. 100. Right? And what is the previous answer? Yeah, add these together. You right? 1632. Yeah, right? Children, let me ask the children. Is the answer right? 1632? Right? This process, though it's very simple, this process, it's a KG technique, but this process is really good to make you young and make each DNA in your neurons really active. I'll tell you a story. In one psychological exercise, we used to keep a cage of copper wires, a cage of copper wires, and a rat will be put into it. A rat will be put into the copper cage, and there will be a red light outside. You know this exercise? Conditioning, mental conditioning itself, by psychologists, not by doctors, but psychologists also are doctors. They use these exercises. And the rat will be kept in the cage. One red light will be there. They will put the red light on. Immediately after 1 second, they will put an electric current which can be normally born by the rat. And there will be a red switch also. Immediately after putting on the switch, this rat will run like this, frantically run, and it will try to escape. It cannot. And during this process, it comes and touches this red bar inside the cage. Immediately, this is a switch. If it touches, it goes up and the power is cut off. So again, the cage becomes comfortable and peaceful. No electric current passing through. Here, many times, whenever the red light was on, the rat couldn't understand power is going to come. After an exposure, many times exposure, the rat decided that whenever the light is on, there could be a frantic situation. I must be prepared. So it started running even when there is no current passed immediately. They will start the current by 2 seconds. Even after 1 second itself, the rat will run round and round in the cage. Immediately it touches a red switch. Power goes off. Everything is okay. After a long repetition of this kind of exercise, the rat understood. I'll go directly to this red lever and just turn it there. So the red lever goes up, no current. So whenever the red light is on, the rat learned that there's a red lever, I can somehow go near that so that the problem will be over. Not the current, the problem will be over. This is a kind of conditioning of the brain. This is possible because there are some changes in the DNA structure of the rat. This happens. This kind of a DNA modification can happen in you also if you go to the page or do this arith meditation exercise. Clear? It's one simple example. There are a lot of examples like this. Now Krishnamaya will tell her method of doing the same problem.
Abacus method of doing this.
Okay, do it. Let us show it. But it is assisted method. This is unassisted. Here in arith meditation, we go for unassisted method. Okay, so Maya will tell us an assisted method.
48 to the 34, there are 4 digits. So start from the 4th unit, that's the thousands place. 48 into 3, this will be 1200. For 4 into 3 is 12, and 8 into 3 is 24. Add 24 to 2 from 12, and it will be 1440. Then multiply 48 by 4 from 34, and 4 4s are 16. 1440 plus 160 will give us 1600.